What's up, team? What's up, guys? We're doing another music album review. Here we go. Today, we're going to be talking about Pudding Club, Songs Before Bed. A great album. A pioneer, truly. A great album of our times. So, Pudding Club, who are they? Who is he? Who is she? I don't fucking know, man. They're just the Pudding Club. I don't know if one dude made this. I don't know if many dudes made this. I don't know anything about the band, so I'm sorry there will be no band stuff for me to tell you today. But I can tell you they have a cool name, Pudding Club, and they have some good shit as well, because let me tell you, Songs Before Bed goes super hard. Okay. Talk about the album cover first. This shit is absolutely boss. I love this little fellow, this little yellow dude on the front. He's very cool. And the cat's cool, and it's a great album cover. I truly like it. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 9. I don't know. There's no rating of 10 that could describe this cover. It's good, and I would put it up in the corner of the video, but I just don't really care that much to do that. I don't know how. YouTube is difficult. I don't want to edit a video. That sounds lame. But if you really want me to, next episode, next album review, if you really want me to like put it right here while I talk about it like a newscaster guy, I will do it. But I just need like you guys to like, you guys gotta go down and type it in under the video. You gotta send in a, you gotta tell me, you know? Because if nobody's watching this shit, then like I don't care to do it. But if you guys are watching it and you like it, then you should tell me. You should send me a message and say good job, good review. And then if you do that, I'll reward you by putting the album cover here. Or I can stick it in the thumbnail, which is what I've been doing. So if you want to see it, go see the thumbnail of the video. Alright. First song on the album. Now, this album is interesting in that it simulates an arc. A certain arc that involves sleeping, because that's what they do in this album. It's about sleeping. It's called Songs Before Bed, and what that means is the arc of the album goes as such. A lot of these songs represent, in the beginning, the ending of the day, you know, as we drift off into slumber. You see, the first song is a very uplifting, kind of lively song because it's the daytime. And it's also a more acoustic song because the instruments used are more acoustic rather than electronic. For instance, this guitar he's playing, that's a human instrument. That's a very conscious instrument, as the Pudding Club would put it, because it's daytime. And in the nighttime, they use more electronic instruments. I'm getting off topic here. We're talking about the first song. I'll explain the arc to you as it goes along. First song, it's called Mr. Sunday Night. Mr. Sunday Night is a very interesting song in that it's not predictable. It's a little bit strange, you know? It's Pudding Club behaves differently rhythmically and than other like indie bands that use a similar instrumentation. Like it's very simple in its instrumentation, which would like indicate to you that it's like an indie band, like Mac DeMarco or something, and it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be like easy music for easy listening for like easy people that just are on easy mode and listen to Mac DeMarco all the time. It's like that's what I'm masquerading as. But in my first listen through, I could not understand what he was saying, or like I couldn't understand the pattern here. It just kept like changing and being unpredictable and weird and shit, and I just did not get it. I couldn't sing along. And now after I've listened to it many times, I can sing along because like repetition legitimizes, like the jazz guys say, repetition legitimizes, repetition legitimizes, repetition legitimizes. Like if you say that enough, it will start to have a rhythm, and you'll start to understand it rhythmically because it just keeps happening. It's like a motif. And that's what happens here. I know what's going on because I've heard it so many times, and that's why I think it's good. But it can be confusing, is what I'll say about Mr. Sunday Night. I'm going too long with all these ones, but I know that the later ones I might have less to say. I don't know. River Dream, good song. Very good song, River Dream. That's song number 2. It is an interesting song because it's longer and I don't know, it's another guitar song. It's simple, and I think it might like include one like electronic element, but it's mostly an acoustic thing. Another Long Day is a song that kind of like is good. Man, I'm kind of blanking on these songs now. This album is one that I am not super into right now. I probably could have told you like 4 months ago. I probably could have told you like exactly every single detail about all these songs because I was so into this album. But now I think I've kind of forgotten a good amount. But I used to be super into it, and I wrote a research paper about this back then, and I want to like kind of convert it into a video form because I like doing these review things. And this is a really good album, and I want to share it with you guys out there on the internet. But at the end of the day, I don't remember that much about Another Long Day. Alright, Forgot, Orange Moon. These ones introduce like a slower vibe, and they introduce more electronic elements. Yes, the album is beginning to be like a twilight hour here, where things are like still kind of a little bit awake, but they're nearing that sleeping time, is what these 2 songs represent to me. And Jumping Seeds, the 6th song, this one really stands out to me. I think it's my personal favorite off the album. That's the 6th track, Jumping Seeds. What I like about Jumping Seeds is that it has really good electronic instrumentation, and it's very exciting. It excites me a lot, this song. Yes, it's a very good song. 7th song, Histamine. This is a long one. Number 8, Letting Her Go. These are like nighttime songs that aren't incredibly boring per se. They're still like musical, like you could identify them as being music, like rhythmic music that you could really get into. I think Letting Her Go, or Apogamy or Letting Her Go. One of these is the one that goes. Yeah, that's a really good song. I like that one. And then number 10, Tuning In and Out. This one is, I think it's the ambient piece. It is the ambient piece. This one is when you start to notice, like, this is like the breakdown. This is the climax. Generally, like, in like narrative form, a story follows a trend of like going up towards a climax and then coming back down for a resolution. And in the album. I'm looking at it on YouTube right now. It has a like kind of bendy shape about where I can like place my cursor, and it humps around this song. So the most people on YouTube like this song. This is the one I come back to. I don't know if I like explained that well or anything, but it goes like that. uh, yeah, tuning in and out. It's like an ambient piece, so there's no like rhythm. You could say like there's rhythm, but it's not like a rhythm that you can count and like really understand. There's like patterns and such, but there's not a distinct rhythm, and it represents the deepest of sleep, the least conscious music, the most kind of like confusing to us. We can't count. We can't understand. We can't understand when we're asleep, when we're dreaming, when we're out. You know, you can't understand this part of the music. And for that reason, it represents the deepest of slumber. Oh, it's almost time to wake up again. After this song, we wake up with Goodnight Mantra, a really, really good song. I like Goodnight Mantra. I think it reintroduces like the guitar. I think the guitar comes back in this song. And then Kitty's Midnight Blessing just goes so hard because it has both like acoustic and electric instruments like blending seamlessly. This song is like, I mean, this entire album is like a masterpiece of like sound design. It's like if you're gonna listen to this, you gotta listen with headphones, right? Because it is just otherworldly. Is the only way I could describe the sensation, the sensation of the first time you ever listen to Pudding Club songs before bed. You'll have no idea what's going on. You'll be lost. You'll be completely on your own, but you'll be there, and the Pudding Club will hold your hand and take you on this magical and beautiful adventure in the subconscious. I truly adore the Pudding Club songs before bed. I thank the Pudding Club for making it because it's been a very excellent album. It's helped me a lot. It makes me feel very good, so that it brings me a lot of joy. Very thankful for the existence of this album, and it is awesome. That is all. You've woken back up. It's the end of the album, and that's it. End of review. Hope you like it. Check out Pudding Club songs for before bed. I'll put the link in the box below the video, and you should support the video and make me money so I can eat. Thank you.